Here we are going to look at a sample of data that we were going to put into a normal distribution. So this is fast food items with the highest calories. The one thing I did notice was this first one and last one are kind of the same. So I would just change this to extra large. Since the last one is also a shake, but large, different calories. So we're going to take the data underneath the calories. We're going to put this into our stat edit on our calculator. So we're going to do stat edit. Stat button is right next to your arrows. Enter for the first one. And if you have anything in list 1, go up top, hit clear and enter. You don't really need list 2, but you could also clear that and enter as well. So I'm going to put everything in. Then I think it's a good idea after you type them in to scroll back up and double check that you have everything typed in correctly. It takes an extra minute, but definitely worth it. If you did mistype something, it will calculate everything wrong, and then you're going to use that incorrect information later on, and you might realize it after you've done other work with the incorrect information. So I double checked everything, it looks good. We'll hit stat again. Calculate, and we're going to pick the first one. We have one list, one var or one variable statistics. Pick that. List 1 should be already in there, pre-populated, and then we'll click calculate. It gives us a lot of information down here. This would be used for box and whisker plots, which you would have done already in Algebra 1. So we're looking for the mean and the standard deviation. The mean is going to be the first one, the x with the bar on top, and then we have 2 different standard deviations, the SX and then the other symbol with the x. Because this is a sample, we're going to take the one with S. So S for sample, so we're going to do 1348 and 138. What you'll notice is I ask you to calculate to the nearest whole number. We will do that for all of these. And then here it says SX for standard deviation, and then the mean was the X bar in the calculator. And then the rest of it, now that we have those 2 things for the data, we're just going to set up our normal curve. I'm going to write these in sideways. It's just a little easier to fit for me. Remember, adding going to the right, subtracting going to the left, whatever your standard deviation is. And then the first question, here's where you can tell if you made a mistake and you didn't check. These numbers should match up with the numbers you have on your distribution. Based on the normal distribution, estimate the probability that a high-calorie fast food item will have between 1210 and 1486. So we're either using the 68, 95, 99.7 breakdown, or we're using our smaller breakdowns inside. Since these are exactly 1 standard deviation away to the left and right, this would be 68%, but it does ask for probability, so you want to turn that into 0.68. for the probability. The next one does ask for a percent based on the normal distribution. Estimate the percent of high-calorie fast food items that will have more than 1,624 calories. That's going to be here, which is the 2.35 and the 0.15. So we'll take those 2, add them up to get 2.5%. So it's good to practice both using these bigger ones and also using the smaller ones just to get used to all of the different breakdowns. So these would be the smaller percentages. If you can't squeeze them all in, you can just put arrows into the spaces where they go and then write them on the outside.